show you these chicken waters. If you're thinking of getting chickens or have chickens ready and you're getting frustrated with your waters, there's so many different kinds of chicken waters. This one, I'll tell you the name at the end of the video. I don't remember, the sticker fell off of this one already. This one is our turkey one right now that I'm cleaning out, and super easy. The lid just, you know, comes off. The inside, tiny bit green, I gotta clean that out, but I just wanted to show you how it opens. So you turn this. This is for a real thorough cleaning, and it has a little washer, so you don't want to lose that washer, because that's what keeps the seal. And then it lifts up, and you can clean the inside of it, which is going to be kind of green from the sun. See? So we clean this weekly, and it really is super easy. I use a toilet brush for everything, and you just clean it off, rinse it. Super easy. Now you just want to scratch it so that when you spray it, it comes right off, and it really does. It's super simple. Here, I'll just give it a spray, and whatever doesn't come off, so there's a tiny bit. I'm a little, I don't know what you call it, but a neat freak. I like to get it all really clean. So I mean, it's not going to harm them, keeping a little bit of green on there, but it might actually be good for some of them. But I like to get it super clean. So you can even rub it on the grass. I'm using one hand right now, and then it'll just rinse off and super clean. There you have it. Goes back together, and to finish scraping the rest of the green out. All clean, goes right back together. It has a one side's a little bit wider than the other side. The smaller side goes down. If you end up putting it in wrong, you'll find the water doesn't come out. So if your water's not coming out, that's one reason. Another reason why your water might not come out is this little hole right here. Sometimes will get clogged. It's very rare, but sometimes something will get in it, and it easily just, with a hose, strong hose, comes right out, and then the water's clean. So I'm going to clean the rest of this out, and then I'll show you how to put it back together. Okay, so putting it back together, very easy putting it back together. Like I said, you put the white thing in, and you get the big main basin, put that on top, line up the hole there, take your screw with the washer. You want to make sure the washer's there, and you're just going to screw it back on. Sorry. Screw it. Fill it with water, put the top on, but one trick about this top is you need to push it all the way down hard, so the wind doesn't take it. We had one somewhere in our field over there. Our neighbor's land will get in the winter time because it's impossible to find. It's one of the kiddos didn't push it on super tight, and we had a blast of wind, and there it went. So but that's super easy. I'll show you another water. This is my favorite one. I prefer not spending money on any other waters, but this one I love it. The only drawback is, you know, from wear and tear, it has this rim here, and you know, being in the sun, eventually it gets weak, and ours have ripped off here and there. But that's it. That's the only downfall to this water for us. And I'll show you some other waters we got that I'm not happy with. I really we're gonna slowly replace them all with these. Here's the other water I was talking about. This one I don't like at all, and I'll tell you why. It's worked out for us because when we couldn't find the ones we needed, we just got this, but as you can see, it's empty because I don't like to use it. We just normally now fill up just the bottom and let the ducklings get, baby ducklings usually get in there. But the reason why I don't like it is, one, it's a screw top, which is fine. You fill it in and it just gets really disgusting really fast, and it smells, and it's so hard to clean out because my hand just basically fits in there. So you have to scrub up here, and it's really difficult. But the one other reason why I don't like it is because this little nodule here is supposed to have a black cap on it. So what you do is it's not, somebody put this nodule thing had a black like screw top. You're supposed to keep it there, and when you go to fill this water, you plug this hole right here. You plug that hole with that black cap, and when you take the black cap off, so you cap it and you fill the water, you fill it with water, and as it's still capped, you put this top back on. And one of the things I don't like about the top is the kids have a hard time getting it on, and so do I. It doesn't always turn right, and you got to get a good seal, otherwise all the water comes out. And if you don't get a good seal, it's like, oh, you got to do it again. So one of the things is about the black cap is our kids are always losing it. Nobody's ever remembering it to put it here, and not even our kids, but sometimes I forget to put it there, Michael forgets to put it there, and it's just like, it's a pain in the butt. So what we end up doing is we have to put our finger in the hole and then fill it up with water while our finger's still in the hole and cap it, and that's just so difficult. So this is not my favorite water at all. I don't recommend it at all. I love the first one I showed you, absolutely love it. Here is another water we have in the duck yard. So the ducks make it kind of yucky really fast. It was clean this morning, and it's still kind of clean, the water. But this one is not my favorite either. It's better than the other one I just showed you with the screw top. This one is easier to clean. The only issue is this one's a little more flimsy. But this particular water we got at Agways is a True Value place, and it's kind of cheap. It does its job, but you need to keep it on a flat surface. Like, it needs to be somewhere flat, otherwise it drips out. But this one, you twist it all, the water will all come out. Oh, it needs to be cleaned out. Oh, we'll clean it now. Okay, this one is pretty easy to clean. You just scrub it. It really gets clean pretty nicely. That's one nice thing about this water. The inside is easy to clean. You just put a little bit of water in there, and you scrub it out with your trusty toilet bowl brush and your feet. Whew, okay. Okay, this water basically fills up from the top. Okay, so it's filled. I got it extra filled. I kinked our hose. So this hose broke, and in order to save it, I just cut the top off. So this green water, it's a little flimsy, and it's a little harder for the kids to use. So if you see, there's these three nodule, there's these three slider pieces, 1, 2, and 3, and you have to get them to connect to this 1, 2, and 3. So the kids have a hard time doing it because this particular green one is flimsy. We have some better ones in the meat yard, with the meat chicks. So see, I can't even do it. So I don't recommend this one either, but so here we go. Find that spot. Oh, I got it. And it just slides on until it locks all 3 sides. You want to make sure 1, 2, and 3 are on. And then you basically just flip it. And some of the water spills out as you're flipping it. But there you go. This one has a teeny tiny hole right here that the water will come out of slowly. But this particular water, you want to really have flat ground. So I think this is a little flatter here. We won't lose so much water. There we go. That's the other water. This one, you know, I recommend if you can't find anything else, but it's, when you pick it up, you'll realize the bottom plastic is just very flimsy. So it's a bit annoying. Okay, here's the next water I was talking about after that green water. This water we have right now with our meat birds, I have to switch out and get a bigger, we do have a bigger one, but right now we have 2 that we're giving them, and since they're getting bigger, they need the next one. But this water I like a little bit better than the green one that I showed you, and I'll explain why. So it is the same kind of method where you twist it off. Okay, it opens there, you flip it over to put the water in, and it comes out. The only difference is, and I'll show you once I fill it with water, what I like about this versus the green one. So you just, you know, hold it with your feet, because it does tend to tip if you're holding a phone. Otherwise you can use two hands. So the children can do this, and they fill up the water, but the next part is a teeny bit hard for the little ones. And so the top goes on, and the difference with this one is, if you can see, there's like these holes right here, so you can see the white part slide in. See, it slid in. You can see the 3 parts, 1, 2, and 3, and you want to make sure all 3 are connected. And then you flip, and it's ready. The water's coming out. And this one, it doesn't have to be completely flat on the ground for water to come out, and it will remain. The green one has to have a definitely flat surface. This one is definitely much better. So we use this for birds that are a little bit bigger than chicks, because you don't want to give chicks the big water because they'll get all wet and cold. You want to give them a little bit of a smaller one. So we use a smaller one for the chicks, and as they're growing, we give them this one, and then the next step one is the bigger one with a wider lip there. So these are the 3 waters. Actually, I think I showed you 4 now. 4 waters that we have on our homestead, and my favorite is our first one. And we'll flash that back up so you can see it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this video was helpful for whoever's getting chickens, or whoever has chickens and are frustrated with their water system.
Life and subscribe. Life and subscribe.